Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are tuned in to the Colorado City Studios. Welcome in. It's your boy Recon Reels. And today I got a couple of special guests. I got my boy Carlos in the building and my boy Larry. What's going
Yo.
on, Playboys?
Hey, man,
What's
we in the
good?
building, my
We
guy.
here, man.
Hey, man, it's been a while since I've been called Playboy, man.
Yo, go back up to that original level. Perfect, man. How y'all feeling today, man? Talk to me.
Yeah, man. It's another day. Snowy outside, man. Man, Colorado be having the most unpredictable weather you could think of. Unpredictable.
Okay, I see you.
I call it bipolar, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
One moment that thing mad hot, then next mad cold, snow and blizzard. You in Antarctica, next time you in Africa. And man, you just never know around this thing. Right?
Man, it's like the weather report can't even keep up, you know.
You hear me?
Man,
I
was
didn't
in
know anything
Jamaica.
about this
I
snow.
was in Jamaica one time, and it rained, but the forecast didn't say it. So the butler, his name was CJ. The butler, he said, yeah, but the weatherman be drinking sometime. The weatherman do be drinking, man, because they ain't saying nothing about no snow here in Colorado.
Gotta be, man. Are they the highest paid meteorologists out there? Because they gotta live at the studio 24/7, man. You know what I mean?
Or your boy fired everybody, so
Many layers to that.
We hit them early, yes, yeah. But yeah, man. So talk to me, talk to the fans. For the people that may not know, you know what I mean. Like, what brings you to the set? What you contribute. What are some of your passions, and how did you end up here at the Colorado City Studios?
I'll let you take the lead.
Okay.
Wow. So I have so let's start. All right, a little bit about my career, I guess. I work in radio, film, television, and I've been doing this kind of work for a long time, 16 years or so. And I just have a passion for storytelling because honestly, I don't believe anybody can tell our stories better than us except us. And so I own a streaming network. I own a newspaper. And I'm trying to get into the radio. I'm trying to buy a radio station. Because I want to, I like to.
Okay, I see you. Talk to me. Tell me more.
But my career I started in radio, so I was starting in promotions in radio. Then I eventually veered off into TV, where I was a reporter in news. Won some awards, some national awards in news. Got hated out by the general manager because I was the youngest person there and won this big award that everybody else been trying to win. And here I am, 2 months and won the award, and got let go. Then I went to CNN. I was some on-air talent for CNN on a show called HLN After Dark, and did that for like 2 years. Then also started in politics. I had a career in politics where that's one of my strongholds right there is politics, man. I love that's what I truly love. Like that's
What is it about it? Is it the policy? Is it about the back and forth?
No, so
the leadership, like making change.
What I do in politics is I don't deal so much in policy, more so than I deal with the campaign stuff. So I'm a campaign person. So I like to influence who's actually in office, because that determines the policy, right? So I work on electing people or getting people out of office. So I go around the entire country running elections. I just finished this past presidential cycle where I was in Phoenix and Philly, and I had a different role. I was operations director, so less managing. So I hired roughly like 2,000 people between two states. But I had a chill role then. Like, most of the role I've played has been the one that's directly involved with the employees. I wasn't the one directly involved. I just hired and fired everybody. Made sure everybody got paid, all that kind of thing. So that was cool. Um, I'm a college instructor, and I teach radio, television, broadcast, and digital media production. So I want to be a college president one day. So it's kind of like a stepping stone for that.
Okay.
So
and where does your passion for teaching come from? Because many not know that's how we actually met. He was my instructor when I was going through media school, and we had a connection and we were able to talk, figure out things, and also some of the commonalities that connect, the threads that connect us throughout this world. So I always wanted to know where the passion for the teaching come from.
Man, believe it or not, man, I've always wanted to be a teacher of some sort. I remember as a kid, I'm the oldest of 5 kids. I would have all my siblings. I'd be the principal of the school. We used to play school. I was the principal. My sister was the teacher. My little brothers they like 3 or 4 years old, the students in the school. But I just always had a passion for teaching, and because I like sharing knowledge with students, and I love being a part of people's success and their journeys and helping them to get to where they want to be. I've been fortunate enough to do a lot of things in life and meet a lot of people, and so if there's things I can pour into others, then I'm going to do that. So that's where the passion really comes from.
Gotcha. So would you say you're a bit of a overall influencer, or would you still keep it in the lane of social media influencer?
I'm not an influencer. I have a following on social media. I have maybe like almost 70,000 followers across all platforms. But I don't look at myself as an influencer. I'm a talent manager. So I actually manage influencers. But my following has primarily come from just honestly keeping it real. I've done a lot of protesting around the country. I believe in standing up for people and what I perceive to be as right. So that's where my following comes from. So I don't look at myself as a social media influencer. I just like to be of influence.
And in your own words, how could you separate that? How do you separate that? What do you mean?
Yeah, I think to be a social media influencer, your job is to consistently post content. You're posting content, in order to grow your following and to have people do. That's not me. I just say what's on my mind. So I post something, say what's on my mind, and shit. There we go. If it go viral, it go viral. But I'm not looking for things to go viral. I'm not looking for the next big moment. It just happens.
The next big moment just happens. You just pay attention and speak how it comes to you.
Yeah.
You just push the message out.
Yeah.
If
but I'm a strategist too, so I do strategize as to what I think could possibly get people thinking. I like to get people thinking.
Now, do those lanes intersect, or are those kind of different lanes that require different kind of thinking and brain power? Or are there areas where they kind of work together?
They can coincide. Yeah.
Talk to me more about that.
Yeah. So.
And we ain't forgot about you, Larry. We gonna get you in there, baby. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm a talker, brother. So you all.
You gonna get you. We got a segment just for you. Stay tuned.
Yeah, they intersect because one, we're in a digital age now. All right, so almost everything that we do, we're doing for digital, right? Even I have a client. I'm sure people are familiar with her. Her name is Bunny DeBarge. She's the oldest sibling in the R&B group DeBarge from the 80s. And actually, she wrote majority of DeBarge songs. But she's making a great comeback right now. And we just had a meeting yesterday where we're working on a social media plan. She got a fire song, man. She's 70 years old and have a song that's so fire. Her vocals still sound the same as she did 40 years ago, man.
Damn.
And but even with this song, we're going to utilize social media to take the song and her career to the next level. So we're going to put somebody like T.I. on the song. You know, we're going to put somebody who, you know, is pretty hot, you know, or that can relate, because her generation is a little bit older. So, you know, we're not going to put nobody like Kodak Black on there, right?
Right.
But somebody like T.I. who can,
Right.
you know, reach
Who
closer
can
to her
understand his
generation.
audience. Yeah, exactly,
Yep,
you know.
yep. So those are ways that, you know, that things intersect. I use social media to find clients. All my clients, I, you know, utilize social media to be able to find them. So, you know, and as a strategist, I'm always thinking, always developing plans, man. You know, so.
That's what's up, man. I wanted to get into a couple of these questions that I had, if you don't mind. Larry, if you want to say anything in a quick second, but I really wanted to just drill down with Carlos and then get to know you and have some questions for you and whatnot in the next segment. But we're not ignoring you. You know, feel free to tap in and talk to the people real quick while I pull up my questions.
Oh, no problem. But
What's going on, big dog? What brings you in?
Just add some fuel to my guy Flo. You know, he do events as well. You know, we did the big boxing event.
Oh, yeah, we put on a celebrity boxing event. Yeah,
Arizona State University. You know, that was
in
a great,
Tempe. Yeah.
That was a great play they did, man.
Man, we had some of everybody there, man. We had Charleston White.
A lot of everybody.
Yeah. Who else we had? Yeah, Faison Love. Yep.
It's a lot of, man,
Where was that?
You said where now?
Where was that?
It was in Tempe, Arizona.
Yeah. The Mullins Arena.
Mullins Arena. Yep, on Arizona State campus.
We had my boy Sauce Walker.
Sauce
King,
Walker, yeah.
all those
We had the
guys.
money.
Say Cheese
The money
TV.
team was there. Yeah.
Say Cheese TV.
What?
Yeah,
Where'd y'all
yeah.
post this content?
Bro, all over my social media, his social media, we got all this.
Yeah.
For the people that don't know, man, let them know where they can find that content.
It's on Culture TV. Yeah, Culture TV. Look up Culture TV.
How you spell that?
CULTURE, just regular culture and TV. The website is culturetv.co. Yeah, but that's what we do. We put big events together, man. You know, we even thinking about now another celebrity boxing event. Yeah, with some more big name people. So.
And where that gonna be in Arizona as well?
I don't know. We're thinking of somewhere different. So now we're trying to go to a place. So we had to pay, man. That event cost a lot of money, man. That event, was well over $100K event right there, man. So we're looking to go somewhere where venues pay you to come. So
They gotta pay her like that?
Well, casinos, believe it or not, the casinos are the people that will actually pay you to come and put an event together.
Yes.
How does one go about doing that?
Tapping into the promoters. So that's where, Sloop, she's back out there heavy.
Yep.
She hit me up last week too.
Okay.
People like that, you just gotta have those intricacies, right? You know what I mean? Like, that's the game of life. But politics allows that to be encapsulated under one. Music, sports, all these things are in politics. But the thing about it is they want to keep them separate as subordinates, right? Because if you unify underneath, then you take away the top. So it's an interest game, man. It's in the mix. But yeah, man, we get a lot of connections from politics, man. Shoot, that's power. Like, people want influence. We do power. Like, we're
Power
not regular.
moves.
Like,
I
we're
ain't
not
want to say
regular
that, but
people.
that's it.
You know what I'm saying? But we love, I don't know, it's just different when you see the perspective of life and really do stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, just how, Lowe's, like, he campaign heavy. If he sit here and tell you all the people that got elected, we'll be in the bag forever. And there's some major players. I ran the Joe Biden campaign. We had the highest turnout in history of voting, too, in 2020. I've read several campaigns and I ran my own. I was the youngest in history.
Have any of y'all actually ever ran in general, like ran for election?
I have.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I was the youngest in my town. See, I'm from a small place, a super, super small place. But I was the youngest in history in that area. I got beat by 75 votes. It was my first time voting and running for office, man. I saw Trump get in office. I was like, what the? I was like, bro, anybody can do this, man.
Right.
Like, this dude
It's America.
Yeah,
Anybody can do it.
Real talk, man. Because you realize
Shout out to my
it's a
nigga
machine.
Trump.
Because the machine, man, it's a machine. right? Capitalism is a machine. The whole structure, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
From passing down the money system, how much money you could put into the system, right? Everything is a machine and orchestrated. So, you know, for us, if you're not at the table, you're on the table, right? Like, or you on the menu, right? You're like you can either be on the menu up support.
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? When
Let's
they
go.
want you,
Let's
right?
go.
Or when they want you.
If you
be
ain't
on
at the table,
right?
you on the table. Let's go.
And that's why we always touch, man. I'm telling you, with me and him, I know for a fact, man. You know, there's no place in this world that can't be touched, and it's not arrogance.
Yeah,
It's just hard work.
it's hard work, man. But you know
It's
what?
hard work. And even-
When you put in that work, man, you get you know, you can walk the dog
Yeah,
around the
and
block
even
a few
right now,
times. You know,
we're doing some stuff right now, man. That we're working on some heavy deals in Africa right now. You know, one of my partners, she's Kenyan, and she just went over to Kenya. We have an office in Kenya and Qatar. So she went to our Kenya office, but man, it was so divine because it's like we got we linked up with Larry and some other guys. And they were looking for, just looking for land.
Yeah.
They wanted land in other countries,
50
right?
hectares,
Yeah. So she already over. She had just got over there. She only been there.
ahead of the curve.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So she got over there, man. She done came up with maybe damn near 2,000 acres of land.
Real talk.
In
Like
Africa.
in a blink of an eye, too. I was like, God, dog.
like
And you know that's
and
you can
these
get
are
land for
solar
cheap out there.
projects.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
these
yeah.
things, man,
all
we're talking about
miles,
billions of dollars in
or square
And
acreage.
data centers.
Yeah, data centers,
residual-
man.
and the whole
we
thing.
Yeah. See, now I understand why y'all talking like y'all talking, because y'all really doing. Y'all walking how y'all talking. Hey,
I mean,
shout
it
out
gets
to
deeper,
Carlos.
too,
Shout out to
though,
Larry,
man.
man. Let's get them they flowers while they here.
Man, we preaching, man. We claimed it early.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. But we're gonna get to more questions on the other side. I definitely want to tap in, tune in, and find out more about y'all, especially with y'all connections into, actually policy decisions making.
I changed over 42 laws here in Colorado.
Yeah. Oh wow. See, and that's something that I did not know about you, Carlos. I didn't know you was that heavily involved in actual, the actual,
the
yeah,
real
like
politics, right?
like
Yeah.
your name in the hat as far as how you're helping these people navigate strategies, and actually being next to people. It sounds like you said you was some with Joe Biden's campaign.
Yeah, I was the director. Yeah.
You see, that's
But
huge.
I'm gonna say also, that's presidential federal. I think Losby, his is more important because he be working with the mayors, right? And that municipal, like most time people don't think about the municipalities. They only think about but that's more important than anything you could think of.
And there's a saying.
Anything.
There's a saying that I like to remind people of, and it's all politics are local. Okay, because. And that's all politics are local. See, we only look at the federal elections, right? But the elections that matter the most are those municipal elections, the mayor, city council, all right? Yep. Your parking meters downtown, the city council set those rates, all right? Your mayors determine, what the enforcement of the stuff that the city council put forth. So, local politics mean more than anything, man. And that's the life of me. Is local politics around the country. Right now, I'm running a mayoral campaign in Birmingham, Alabama, and if she wins, she's gonna be the first female elected. I put the entire policy, everything that she's running on, I put it together, for the campaign. And I'm running some city council elections too, but it's just getting started. So I'll probably, man, in a year like this, I'll end up running 20, 30 campaigns around the country, if not more. But all politics are local. That's the heavy hitter.
That's like that's the big takeaway. That the change that you want starts at the local level.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
it does.
man.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, let's get back into that. Let's talk more about that on the other side. We're gonna transition into a quick commercial break. I'll lead the way. So stay tuned on the other side with Carlos and Larry. Had it ready.
just add those commercial spaces, man. Full development, man. You know how much, man, we could get so many ad revenue dollars off of this, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what I always think about viewership,
All
man.
right, here we go. Let me start that again. Okay, commercial time. All righty. So this is Recon Reels. Everybody, what are you doing on February 22nd? Well, if you don't know, you're going to be at the Fashion Gala, the Soul Shifters, and that's taking place at the McNichols Arena. Yes, you heard that correctly. The McNichols Arena is back in play, y'all. February 22nd at the Fashion Gala, Soul Shifters. Everybody's going to be in the building, followed by the next day, the Denver Social Media Influencers Spotlight Awards. Second annual, third annual, but he's doing it big. And make sure you get your tickets to the Fashion Gala, February 22nd, Soul Shifters. Tap in, tune in, and don't miss out. All right, welcome back, everybody. It's Recon Reels. We got Carlos and Larry in the building. And before we went to commercial break, we were talking about impacts that you, the individual, can have at the local level if you're trying to affect change or you're trying to get into politics. We wanted to dive a little bit more into that. I had a question: where does the board start to get involved in politics? Is it at the city council level? Where do people generally begin when they start their political?
Oh,
Yeah. So I mean, people can start different places when they start their
I
political
always say
career.
start where
yeah.
you at.
Yeah. It depends on what you want to do, right? So like some people go after school board because they want to impact the school system.
Yeah.
You know, some people want to affect the laws of the actual city, so they go after city council. The mayor is the executive of the executive branch of government. So they don't write laws, but the mayor enforces the laws that are written. Or some people will go after a state level position, right? So state representative, where you could impact change on a state level. So when Larry mentioned state laws that over 40 state laws that he's been a part of to help impact. That comes through the state representatives who put those laws together, and then governor. People can run for governor. That's still like a local kind of thing because it's it's the next step above like local until you go to state. That's the impact right there, and being able to these laws that's changing around here in Colorado, like the law that went into effect, the no cell phone law that was passed by the state legislature.
For those who don't know, what is that?
The state legislature is simply they write the laws for the state, and the governor, like